Hey Soup, it's Claytano. Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today it is Summon Sundays, and basically just gonna go through it, summon a bunch of stuff for a bunch of people, hopefully pull some 5 stars, and also I'm gonna be summoning on my account as well today. I got like 10 summons, nothing super crazy, but you know, I figured why not put my summons on here as well, so you guys will get to see that. And then also a real quick announcement to anybody that does want me to summon for them. I actually put a specific form up on my website, www.claytano.com. Just click on the Summon Sunday tab, fill out all your information right there on my website, and it automatically gets emailed over to me with your request, with your details. And it's going to be so much easier for you guys not only to email me, but for me to also do my summons for you guys and give you guys specific help on exactly what you're looking for. So definitely check that out. You don't need to fill out everything if you don't want to. Like if you don't have specific monsters that you're looking for, you don't need to fill out a wish list. If you don't have a specific item that you want me to help you out on, you don't need to fill that out either. But the main things are your username, password, and the server that you're on, so that way I don't have to do that long tutorial, and just makes it easier for everybody. So I'll put a link in the description to my website. Again, just click on the Summon Sunday tab and it'll bring you right to there. If you don't want to shop on my shirts while you're there, you don't have to. Just go to that page. It's just really convenient for everybody. Without further ado though, let's go ahead and start summoning. This is, yes, of course, my account, Claytano. Thank you very much. So nothing crazy, but I'm glad that Claytano has enough monster storage and enough mana and for everything of his scrolls. I feel like I'm going to sneeze right now, so if I sneeze, I'm going to mute the mic. Brown cow, brown cow. Okay, apparently if you say brown cow, it makes you not sneeze, so it seems like it worked. But let's go ahead and just do it. Let's do 7 mystical scrolls. And what am I doing? I'm not even in the channel to summon in. Jeez. 7995, let's go. Alright. So that first one was just a test, just to make sure that the summoning still works. But here we go. Now all these scrolls were either gotten from the event or from drops throughout the week from like dragons or dungeons and things like that. I actually have not even started TOA yet, so you won't see my name up there on the leaderboards. I decided not to rush this week. Last week though, I did pretty well. I got 28th or something like that, but it's just so not worth it. There's no you don't gain anything extra other than having your name up there, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys later. But definitely congratulations to everybody that did rush and got their names up there on the list for people to see. So also doing great still, pretty much doing exactly what I expected, not getting any lightning because I don't pull lightning unless this is my Camilla. Water Samurai. Oh well. I don't need Water Samurai. I have my Tosi, and then also on top of that, my Tosi is fully max skilled, so this is just completely not worth it. But for people that do pull samurais, they all have their use now. They're actually not horrible. But anyway, that's it for my account. Let's start going on to the real summons now, and I'll see you guys in just a second back on their accounts. All right. Alrighty guys, so we're back on MiniPix's account, and I don't know if you guys remember or not, but there was a video that I mentioned that my friend started playing. It's actually my fiance's cousin's boyfriend. He picked up the game, loved it, and he's had some tremendous luck in the past with it as well now. And so he wants me to summon for him and ruin all that luck. So basically what he's looking for is a Sea Emperor Obs, in parentheses Obs, and then whatever else he can get. He says that as I can see, he needs a lot, but as I can see, you don't really need a lot. But hey, I mean, I guess you can never be satisfied with the monsters that you have. That's just the nature of the game. That's why it's called Summoner's War, because you're always wanting to summon. But basically, we could summon everything, and we'll go from there. So let's just see. It just pains me to see that he has so much energy all saved up. So he's got 4 unknown scrolls here that we could summon for him. I'm just kidding. But we got actually 1 exclusive summon that he said we can do. So let's just start with that. Alright, so nothing there. That was just the warm-up though. Let's go to 7995. Of course, that's where we seem to pull all the Nat 5s at. Alrighty, and then he's got 36, no LD, no legend. That's alright though. We'll still get some Nat 5s. Let's do it. So, the serpent. Basically like a dragon, right? I mean, the Wind Epicion Priest is not like a horrible monster when you're starting off. If you don't have other revivers, I guess she's decent. I don't really recommend wasting time on her though, so don't you worry about that. Let's see, let's hope we can get lightning at least, right? There's a fire serpent. It's like a red dragon. But he's already got a red dragon, so we're not worried about that. Maybe this is just not a good time for lightning. Maybe that's what it is. What in the world? Mini pick. That's what I'm telling you. I just lost all of your luck. Okay, Wind Cobalt Bomber. That's alright. It's alright. Am I too super excited about it? No, I'm not. I'm not excited about it. Oh, that looks like a Nat 5. Chloe. I think he already has a Chloe, but I'm not sure. That is definitely a solid monster to get. It took me like a year to get a Chloe. Damn, that might be a good pull for him. Unless he already has it. Fire Barb King. See, I think the reason why I have such a bad summoning session is because I pretty much have all the natural 4-star monsters that I want, with the exception of Lisa. So anytime I get like a Galleon or a Chloe or like a Vertihile or a Hua or any of those like really top tier natural 4-star monsters, I'm just not impressed because I already have them. So that might be why, like, since I already have so many of the monsters, that my standards are a little bit different. Maybe that's why I feel like all my summonings suck. Or maybe they just suck. Maybe they just suck. It's yet to be seen. So we got 4 more here, but I think just the fact that we got Chloe though, I'm really hoping that he doesn't have a Chloe. Really hoping. Because I don't think we're going to get an Nat 5. Oh, Water Cobalt Bomber, so you could officially make a bomb team if you wanted to, but I'd rather Wombo combo with your Zeros Galleon combo. Yeah, so let's take a peek. Let's take a peek-sies. So you have Zeros, Leo, Galleon, Lucian. You have your Vermos. You have Water, Annabelle. You already have a Chloe, so nah. And you already have a Fire Barb King. So nothing really too special that you already didn't have. You already have a Chase Soon. You already have like all the key monsters. Maybe a Hua or a Vertihile would have been a good pull. But you already have, yeah, you already have a lot of the normal monsters. Yes, this is all max skilled. Good job. You gotta start working on this to get max skilled. But I think Galleon would be more. I think you should work on the Galleon before the Leo, because Galleon's really skill dependent, right? For his third skill especially, like if it doesn't have max skills, it's not going to target all of the monsters. So for it to target all the monsters, you have to have it max skilled. That's just the way it is. So definitely work on that. Now, he wanted help with a Giants B10 team. And if I could see correctly, yes, Giants B10. Alright. So do you have anything in your storage as of right now that you're not utilizing? No. Well, Devilmons, I would put them. Yeah, I would put them on Galleon, like I said earlier. So do that. Now, next, let's see. You have your Bernard. You have your Bella. You have your Vermos. I mean, that's really a staple for Giants B10, pretty much. And then you have Lucian, and you have Chaesoon. Like that right there could be a Giants B10 team. These 5 monsters. And then you could like mess around with maybe throwing Galleon in there if you feel like you don't need Chaesoon. Or you could throw Leo in there as well. And then Chilling. You're gonna need Chilling. Chilling is great for all the other dungeons. However, for Giants B10, I feel like he slows down the run just a little bit. But for right now, I would try using a combination of these 7 monsters. And if you can't do it just yet, that's perfectly fine, dude. Just try to 6-star them. Yeah, you're gonna need a 6-star all of them. Galleon doesn't need to be a huge priority to 6-star because he's more of like a support, but I would say, man, I would say 6-star one of these 3 monsters next, either Lucian, Vermos, or Bella, and then Chaesoon. Bernard doesn't need to be a huge priority. Bernard could be 5-star for a really long time, actually. So definitely get working on those 3 monsters though to get them 6-star, because you're gonna use them throughout the entire game. That's it. That's all. But anyway, if you do have any other questions, don't hesitate to just let me know. I mean, you got my number. It's all right. But on to the next account from there. Alright, so we're back on Princess Pichu's account. Thank you for letting me summon for you. Basically, all Princess Pichu is looking for is Chaesoon, Praha, Briand. So definitely a great variety on the monsters that you're looking for. Yeah, anyway. We can definitely summon the exclusives. And one thing she needs help on is how to be awesome like me. Really, you know, I don't even know. But she said that she's joking. She doesn't want to be awesome like me. So I won't really worry about that too much then. Let's just go ahead and summon. So we have a legendary. We have 2 LDs. We have 4 of these scrolls, and we have lots of mystical scrolls as well. I don't know if we have enough room for that. I don't really do the math very well, but I think we need to make some room. She has 3 mil, so the fact that she doesn't have all of her monster slots open, it bothers me a little bit, so we're probably going to just open them for her. Yeah, we're going to do that. But let's do the exclusives, but first, we got to go to the channel summon in 7995. And you know what, let's just do this first. There's no reason you shouldn't have your monsters. There's no reason why you shouldn't have all these open already. I'm sorry. Thank me later. Alright. Let's do this. Lightning. Look at this. Oh, Emma. Bobana, Emma. So, Emma, right? She's alright, to be honest. I mean, a lot of people really like her, a lot of people really don't like her. I personally have one, but I'm holding off and waiting for a Lisa. Lisa, you elude me, Lisa, and I hate you for it. Oh, so speaking of Water Grim Reaper that I just summoned there, so there was this guy in a channel that I was in. I think I was on channel 65 or something like that on Global, and he was like, "Are you ready, kids?" Like freaking like he was the pirate from SpongeBob or something. He's like, "We're gonna summon, or no, we're gonna 6-star some monsters today." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Let's see what he's gonna 6-star." So he starts 5-starring a crap load. Well, let's start with this. He starts 5-starring 5 Water Grim Reapers, and then he makes a 6-star. And then he's like, one more, and he 5-stars 5 more Water Grim Reapers. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. So he saved up 10, right? 10 Water Grim Reapers to do this. And then he's like, wait, I'm not done yet. Let's not break the combo. And he 5-stars another 5 Water Grim Reapers. I was like, okay, this is getting ridiculous. But anyway, he 5-starred another 5 Water Grim Reapers, and then Insta was like, hey, let's do another one. He made another 6-star, and then 5-starred another 5-star Water Grim Reapers. I was like, okay. Like, first of all, what's your fetish with Water Grim Reapers? And why are you doing this? And then I started getting mad. I started getting angry. Like, why? Why would you take this time and not 6-star monsters so that way you can 6-star all of them at the same time? And then everybody's like, why would you have all these and then not like 6-star Thrain? So he's like, okay, fine. You want me to 6-star Thrain? Lord have this guy 5-starred another 5 Water Grim Reapers, and I was like, okay, this has got to be the last one. And then he 6-starred Thrain, and everybody's like, oh, thank God, like finally you 6-starred like what you should have been 6-starring with all these monsters. And then he's like, but wait, I'm not done. I think I could do more. And then he 5-starred another fucking 5 Water Grim Reapers. I was like, dude, this guy he's getting annoying now. I was like, stop. He did this. He went on for hours. He must have 5-starred, I don't know, probably 50. He probably 5-starred 50 Water Grim Reapers. Every single one of them was water. They were all Grim Reapers, and they were all used for food. I was like, no way. Like, this is not happening, right? This cannot be happening. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It was the strangest thing that I've ever seen in Summoner's War. Like, people they do their their summons. Oh God, people, they should take the stupid farmable light dark monsters out of these damn scrolls, man. It pisses me off so much. Fuck off. God. I hate this game, dude. It's not even my summons and I get so angry. fucking mouse, dude. Oh, fucking troll ass game. What a fucking troll. I'm sorry, Princess Pichu. Congrats on your new 5-star. Damn it. Damn it. I mean, as far as any help that I can give you, I don't know if you have a Giants B10 team, but I'd probably start working on that first. Use your Lucian, use your Bernard, use your Bella and your Vermos, and you should be good. Wow, you have Huadam? Good for you. Good for you. Huadam's really, really awesome. So is Lisa. Good job on that. Anyway, since you didn't really want any help, Princess Pichu, thank you for letting me summon for you. I really appreciate it. Sorry I got you a farmable LD scroll. I really hate it that they're even allowed to give you farmable monsters from LD scrolls. But anyway, on to the next account. Alrighty, so we are on Tuby the King's account. Nice little topless photo of you there. Very nice. Thank you very much for leaving that for me. Appreciate ya. He didn't really give me too much information, just said, hey, summon for me. So I'm gonna do just that. And it looks like he has lots of room, some nice legendary pieces, LD scrolls, and many, many more. He didn't say whether to do summon the stones or not. So we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. I don't like doing it if I don't want to piss people off. So let's just do the scrolls. Here we go. I really wonder though how to actually get the crystal giant or anything really on top of your summoning pad, because I don't know how to do that. I've tried before, but I don't know how to do it. Wow, you fucking bitch! Are you serious? God, why does everybody have Lisa? Everybody and their mother has Lisa, but me. Ah, you little booty. You little booty hoe. I mean, I don't want to throw my mouse, you know, when someone gets something good. Throwing my mouse is only when someone gets something bad. You know, because I want you guys to get good stuff. I really do. I really do. Come on. I really wonder if he has Lisa. I mean, this guy is more of like a mid to late game player, so he might already have it. And if that's the case, I'm gonna be a little mad that he gets Lisa twice and I don't even have one. And just to kind of highlight Lisa, especially since we just got her, Lisa is like something for raids. Like, it's a late game monster. You don't for having Lisa, like, she's not like an arena player. She's not like a Guild War player. She's not like really a dungeon runner. Maybe Dragons B10, even though there are faster monsters besides her. But she's more of like a late game type monster for raids, specifically. Oh God, what? I can't even tell what it is. Oh, Kung Fu Girl. But like, you want to build her violent, revenge, speed, HP, speed, HP. Basically, it's a really easy build. Violent revenge, right? Obviously for raids. But it's just, it cleanses your team and takes like everybody with you to go attack, and it makes your assist so much better and so much more awesome. than having just a Konamiya that like heals you a little bit. But most of the time with my Kona, I don't need to be healed when he heals or when she heals, whatever the hell it is, the bird. I just need to cleanse and then do more damage. Unfortunately, I have to do with what I have. So I just stick with my handy dandy Konamiya. That's all it is. Who doesn't do anything on their first skill? Where with Lisa at least does something on her first skill, so when she's not cleansing, she's at least, you know, putting something on there. Like what is it, glancing, I think? Yeah, something like that. Come on, can we get some lightning? Yes, dude. Come on. Oh, it's a 4-star? But what is it? What is it though? Ran? Oh, fuck! No! Dude, that is a sick... Oh my god, that's a sick ass pull. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. You can't even see. Like, I saw his little foot there. I was like, it's like a little foot. It's a tiny little foot. Damn, dude. G fucking Z. You little lucky bastard, you. I was gonna say, if you're gonna get another LD lightning, let's do a legendary. And we'll skip it. Fires suck. And we're gonna do this. Oh, I was hoping for double lightning. Oh, it's a dark serpent. That's actually really good now these days, you know? That's actually a really good monster, so congrats on that, you know, if you don't already have one. Okay, we'll leave this one to go. And it's a 4-star. I can't see it. Wind hard. Alright, well, whatever, dude. You got a dark Joker. That thing is sick. Okay. Let's just see what you have in your storage. Okay, so you already have Lisa, you bitch. Whatever. We're not friends anymore. Nothing really crazy. You don't really have very many monsters at all. That's interesting to see, actually. But you definitely have some solid 5-stars. Like 2? Do you only have 2? You have Aria. She's awesome. But then you got this Dark Joker, man. Oh gosh. They're so annoying. And they're bombers. If you had Sierra, that'd be so much cooler. Unfortunately, you don't. But anyway, yeah, we'll keep them in storage for a while. And yeah, you don't have the Dark Serpent either. So Dark Serpent was gonna help you out. If you don't have like a... Oh, you have Galleon. Anyway, well, you got Leebly, dude. Congrats on that. Thank you for letting me summon for you, Tuby. And on to the next account. Okay, so we're on the next account with our Hiyaga. I was actually supposed to summon for him like a week or 2 ago, but the password didn't actually work. So now we still have 5 accounts left to summon for. This is number 1 of 5, so definitely just bear with me. He is looking for Galleon and Zeros and says that we can summon the exclusives. So let's do it. Let's do it. And exclusives are already summoned. That's okay. We didn't want to summon them anyway. That's alright. That's alright. So we'll just move on to the next one though. Here we go. We got 39 mystical scrolls. Oh, that's a good start. Fire Fairy. And a second Fire Fairy. And a third Fire Fairy. Now that'd have been a little bit. I would probably have stopped summoning if we got 3 Fire Fairies in a row. I probably would have not done it anymore. I've been like, you know what? Out of sheer fear of summoning a 4th Fire Fairy in a row, I probably would have just stopped. Yeah. Can we get a 5-star though? Like, I don't want a Death Knight that's like totally out of meta. That's like Arnold is like so 2012, you know. maybe 2014. Yeah. Arnold's like so 2014 with his big old muscles and extortions and whatever, you know. Schwarzenegger does. Him and his boo. I saw some people try to bring him back, but he's not back. Oh, no way. Oh my god. Oh shit. This is my bae right here. This is my motherfucking bae. Dude, just 5 stars for freaking days. This is like, I'm a Juno wrangler. I've summoned so many Junos for people and myself. God, you're so lucky. I'm so excited for you. Oh, that's awesome. Juno is so sick. I've heard people say that I have like one of the best Junos in the server. I don't know. I think I'm the only one that really uses Juno because I don't really have any other options, so people say that it's the best Juno. It's like saying that, I don't know. It's like saying that I have the best, name a monster that doesn't really mean much. Like the best fire pirate captain. You know, you have the best fire pirate captain in the game. It's like, okay, well, if other players put their best runes on their Junos, like say all the players that put that have Praha and Juno put all the runes that they have on Praha onto Juno, like instantly my Juno would not be the best Juno on the server because nobody, the fact that nobody actually plays Juno very much is the reason why I have the best Juno on the server. I probably don't, to be honest, but that's just what people say. I don't. Especially after I re-runed mine. I had it Nemesis, Despair, and I'm sure you guys are probably gonna ask how to rune her. So I figured I'll just tell you. I typically ran her with Despair Nemesis because I thought, you know what, she's gonna proc Nemesis and then she's gonna wipe out all your buffs like against Lucians and possibly stun the next Lucian so that way he can't, you know, kill us. Well, it didn't work because Juno is a fire type monster, and for it to proc Nemesis, it's just not going to happen. I even put it on speed, HP, defense, so that way she has less HP, and hoping that if she has less HP, she'll lose more if she gets Lucianed, and then potentially come back and Nemesis proc, etc., and you know, so on and so forth. It just wasn't happening though. I tested it with like every different style of Lucian, like slow Lucians, speed Lucians, semi like fast ones, really really fast ones, and she never proc Nemesis. Just because she's a fire monster, she's not going to do it. So I was like, you know what, whatever. Let me try Despair Revenge. Well, after that, I dabbled around with speed, HP instead, just to see if like, you know, whatever. So I had her like probably 36,000 HP with 217 speed and like 1,000 defense or something like that. And it was still didn't proc it. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna switch it over to Despair. I mean, just switch it over. She's always on Despair, but I figured I'd switch over to Revenge, so that way she at least has a chance to proc Revenge. And then since she has that first turn attack bar booster, that's kind of like a Nemesis. So if she crits on one, and most of the time it's going to be a Lucian, right? So she has a higher chance to crit. If she crits on that monster, then she boosts up her attack bar, and then she goes again. And I was like, yeah, this could work. So I switched it over to that, and I've been having a little bit more luck, I guess, with my AD. But I think it was really just from, man, I hate it when they have a lot of LD scrolls because I feel like the pressure's even more on to get some sort of something good. God damn you. Why does everything suck? Are you serious? You're gonna give me 2 light Marshall cats? What the f... So stupid. Alright, let's just check out what you got. But anyway, moral of the story, I switched over Juno to Revenge instead of Nemesis, and it seems to be working just fine. You're gonna throw all of these Devilmon into Juno, or so help me God. Okay, or so help me God. You didn't say that you needed help with anything, so just to kind of not make the video super long, you definitely needed a Juno, so that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. Pair it up with like Vermos, I don't know, maybe like Verad, and maybe this guy, something like that. I don't know. It's gonna be awesome though. If you need help with her, just message me directly. Put those Devilmon on her, I swear. Yeah, you don't need a Philagron. I mean, Verad needs it, but like, do Juno first, right? Yeah. Don't let them just sit there. That's not helping you sitting in there. If all your monsters aren't max skilled, you need to be using them. Okay. Anyway, thank you for letting me summon for you. Congratulations on your new 5-star. I'm glad I was able to get to that for you. And on to the next account. 4 more to go. Alrighty, so we are back on the next account, and it is Butt Cleavage. Well, thank you for the name and the inappropriarity, if that's a word. But Butt Cleavage is looking for a Vertihile Orion, any sort of stripper, and I get it. I mean, Butt Cleavage strippers, they kind of go hand in hand. Cheek and cheek, maybe? I don't know. Also a Sierra or Escher. So basically we want some good stuff here. Let's see what kind of scrollage we have. Wow, so you got lots of scrolls, not enough space. So let's just see if we have some room in storage. Just pop some of these monsters in. Really quick, right quick. Oh. Okay. Not really. What is that, like 16 spots? Okay. So we don't have enough room to summon everything. So what am I gonna do? Maybe start with the legendaries and then work our way down. And then just get through as many scrolls as we can for those. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so let's just start it off with a bind. Oh god, the HOH monster, right? Okay, that wasn't very good. Double legendary. What is that? Oh. Wind Undying. Okay, lightning from the... Ah. Oh, wait, Basalt, yeah? Yeah? Basalt can be good. Basalt can be real good, actually. Oh, here's your Camila or your Praha, right? Ooh, Water Anubis. Maybe like a raid monster, I guess. Maybe not, actually. At least it's lightning, though. You got, what, lightning on 3 out of 4 scrolls, even though the first 2 are legendary. But, okay, so, I mean, you got Basalt. That's really, you can't really complain. You had 1 LD scroll and you got Basalt. Like, it's definitely a good pull. Hopefully you don't already have it, because then it would not be a good pull at that time. But hopefully you don't have Basalt, because what makes Basalt good is for TOA hard. Really, is he good for TOA normal? yes. But the fact that you can like kind of nuke everything down mostly in TOA normal, if you're like at that point in the game, you got some food for Basalt. I would really say Sue, she's alright. What do we want? Oh, we want a Vertihile. I mean, you can use Basalt in TOA normal if you can't beat it. But really what makes him good is the fact that he lowers the attack bar of the entire enemy team. He also boosts defense and heals, and then provokes. The provoke is, oh, dude, you got some more. Look at it. You got some more food there for Basalt there, eh? Yeah, okay. But yeah, because on the two-way bosses, you can't stun them, right? You can't put any dots. However, you can provoke them. That's like the best thing that you can do to CC bosses, is provoke them. So if you're having a really hard time against a certain boss in particular, try bringing a provoke monster like Basalt or like the Wind Penguin Knight. You know, something like that would help you. That's alright. It's a decent one. It's not my favorite. Chilling is definitely my favorite. You know, bring a provoker, because the provoke is gonna CC the boss. You're gonna have enough time to kind of, you know, knock it down. And I don't know if that was for you or for me or what that's actually linked to, but congrats on the defense win. But yeah, just provoke the boss, and then you can boost up your defense there for your team and hopefully finish off. I typically like building Basalt with speed, HP, defense, or speed, HP, really, because you're not going to really try to do much damage with Basalt. You just want him to sustain. Wow, you got 2 water Anubis. That's interesting. But you want him to be able to sustain long enough to actually do what he's supposed to, so you want to have him be tanky. And then he needs to be paired up with other monsters that are going to help the CC as well. So definitely don't pair him up with like all 4 other nuke monsters and then think that he's just going to do everything by himself, because it's not real life. That's not how it works. If you use Basalt, you're committing to like a slower team. Or a CC team. I don't want to say slower, but you're committing to a CC type team, which means bringing Spectra, bringing probably some other AoE stunner like Veromos or Beretta, something with dots. You know, you're more looking to sustain and kill by CC. So that's what you're looking at for that. Beretta also is really good for TOA. A lot of people think that it's just because of his dots, but it's not. His dots are really good and really necessary for TOA hard once you get up to the higher stages, but really it's his second skill that completely deplenishes the boss's attack bar, because with him and Basalt and like Spectra and like any other type of you know, attack bar reducer like that, the boss isn't going to get very many turns, meaning you have more turns to go and kill the boss before he kills you. That's pretty much how that works. So as far as monsters go, though, dude, you look like you have a pretty good start on life. Unfortunately, I didn't get you really anything super special. I wish I got you a little bit more variety of things, or at least one of your wants. I mean, Bird, Orion, Stripper, Aquila, anything like that. But it does not look like you have. Oh, you do have Basalt. Damn. Oh, all of that about Basalt just to find out that you already got him. See. Yeah, you definitely need a stripper though. I can see why. I can certainly see why. But anyway, thank you for letting me summon for you. Appreciate it, Butt Cleavage. Sorry I didn't get you more ass juice there. So anyway, on to the next account, and we're off. Alrighty, and you guessed it, we're back on Ang Pillow. Something like that. Something like pillow. Wishlist for Eyeing Pillow is Lisa, Orion, food, and more food. We can do the exclusives if we feel like it. She wouldn't mind, or he wouldn't mind, a Sierra or Cammy, but really don't have time for another project. So, wow. So if you got Sierra or Cammy, you'd probably not even have time to use them. Man, that's so sad. It is so sad. Oh, it's alright though. We'll see. Well, hopefully we can get you some food here. I think we can. I think we would be able to manage that. At least, you know, at least some sort of food, some fodage, you know. Some fodage. It sounds like Vonage. You guys know that? No, I'm not getting paid to say Vonage. I'm just reminded me of that Vonage. Whatever happened to it? Are they still around? Man, I wish I wasn't really talking to myself. I wish I was like, you know, talking to actual people. It's a little bit interesting though, just talking to myself at a computer screen. You know, summoning things. Summoning footage. Maybe I should get Vonage so that way I can call people. Talk to them in real life. Well, we're definitely giving you some footage here. It's not... Haven't gotten a single lightning yet. Yeah, I see how you got all your monsters though. Oh, that's some good footage there. That's just 4-star straight up food. I like how you got all your monsters corralled in a little pig pen though. It's kind of nice and humane, you know, cute. Keep them all in there. Don't let them out, right? It works though. It works. So lots of Grim Reapers. Not a single Nat 5 or 4. That is definitely exactly what you wanted. Oh, finally a Nat 4 at least, yeah? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Man, I mean, it's better than not getting any lightning, but, like, still, it kind of sucks. Whatever. We got this LD scroll, though, for sure. Oh, no, nothing there. Ooh. Oh, that stings every single time. Every single time, man. I hate that shit. That's basically a natural 2-star monster to me. That's how I feel about those things. For real. Is it an assassin? God, so you got fodder for show. Man, that's so fodder for show. All right, so what do you need help on though? Just because I do want to give you some advice. Let's take a peek. You want help with your AD. You can fight up to Guardian in Arena, but can't hold any higher than C1 with any defense that you've tried. Guild's also trying to push for G2. Shout out Fallen Life. So let's do the shout out real quick here. So oops, that's not where I go for that. It is in community. Shout out to Fallen Life. Trying to shoot for G2. So definitely good luck to you guys on that. Hopefully we'll see you soon in the Guild War Arena. Shout out Club du Swag, my guild as well. And hopefully it'll be a good fight there. Whoa. Okay, I think we're still good. Alright. Wow. Wow. You're right, you don't need another project. Okay. So, oh man. I'm a little jealous. So you got Sige. I saw that. That's awesome. That's really cool. You have Fermion. I mean, for your AO, that's like super easy, right? Super easy. You could use a Cleave AO, use it with Tiana, Galleon, Sige, and then whatever else you want to put with them. I can see why you want Sierra, because Sierra with those three would be great. However, we're looking for defense. So I want to say, I really want to utilize Fermion. I think he can be very useful in defense if used correctly. Bethany, that's awesome. Because when I think of a defense, I always try to pick out monsters to make defenses around. So that's like Ratesh, that's like Fermion, that's like Vermos, and then kind of go from there, right? Now, personally, I don't see anything that's really gonna be super great. I mean, I can tell now why you're struggling a little bit. You have great arena offense monsters, but the arena defense is lacking a little bit. That's kind of the same thing that I had going on, especially when you pull so many offensive monsters. It's hard to kind of put something in your mind as far as defense goes. However, I would say, as far as your leader skills, man, all you have is Vermos. So utilize it, right? Let's go Vermos lead. Okay, that's what I would say. I would say also have Ratesh in there. He's gonna offer some damage. I would have Chase soon. And then I would throw Fermion. The reason why is because Fermion's going to offer that tankiness, but it's also going to have some ability to kill the enemy units, because Ratesh is going to be using his third skill. Also, Ratesh needs to be a little bit faster. Don't worry about crit damage so much. Make him a little bit tankier, a little bit faster. That's what I would say. Damage is going to come from Vermos and Fermion. You're also going to want Fermion to be a little bit more HP, a little bit less defense, so that way he can withstand at least one Lutioning. Because if he doesn't withstand one Lutioning, he's going to be dead the first round, and that's a no-go. I mean, I can understand where you're coming from, though, with wanting him to have crazy amounts of defense and crit damage, but you want HP. He needs to at least withstand one thing. Even with the Vermos boost, that's probably what it's going to be. So with those 4 monsters, as long as they're runed correctly, I would say that would be able to hold you at least C3. If you can build a faster AO though, then you can most certainly hold C3 or G1 with that defense, as long as they're runed right. So really from here on out for you, it's just rune quality, soul-heartedly rune quality. If you do eventually want to, you need it. Tiana's like great, dude. Tiana, Sige, Galleon, so scary. It's gonna be so scary for sure. You just need someone else to go with it, like another AoE nuke. But dude, Sige is a beast, motherfucking beast. Yeah, you definitely need crit rate or crit damage on slot 4 though, for sure. So with that being said though, I mean, awesome, cool looking monsters, for sure. Ethna, yeah, not my favorite monster, but anyway, if you do have any questions though about your arena defense, definitely let me know. I appreciate you letting me summon for you, but I'm sorry that you didn't get anything very special. Sad face. Okay. Alright, on to the next account. Alrighty, guys, and we are back. Look at this. Look at this. This island, though. Isn't that dope? That's pretty cool. Alright, so this is Tony073. He is looking to summon all of his scrolls. And basically he wants... Let's see what he wants. He doesn't really have any wish list, so let's just go ahead and summon, right? Let's just get him some good sheet. Some good sheet. He's got legendary LDs, Ella scrolls, and mystical scrolls. So let's do it to it. Oh, I always like to throw in a skip on a lightning every now and then, because I feel like sometimes, you know, sometimes it makes it a 5-star. Sometimes I feel like it may not pick the monster until it's done actually showing up. You know, like I always thought, like, at what point does it pick the monster that you're gonna get? Is it as soon as you hit summon, or is it as soon as it pops up in the system? So like, is it at that point, or is it at this point when it pops up right there? That's what I wanted to know. Because is it just running through until you hit skip and then it pops up? Or is it as soon as you click the button, that's the monster that you're gonna get? Boom, it picks it right there. And it already knows that it's 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, etc. And I'm leaning towards more the fact that as soon as you hit summon, that's when it picks the monster that you have. Because the reason why I think that is because, one, it has to know whether to do the lightning animation or not. What I think would be cool, though, is if they had a depiction between 5 stars and 4 stars. So that way the lightning, you know when it's lightning that it's a 5-star. I think that would be sweet. Like if it did like purple lightning or blue or red lightning or something just more than the green lightning. Because you always get lightning and you're like, oh, it's just, you know. But I really wish they did something extra for the 5-star, you know. I think it'd be cool, because then you know for a fact you're getting a 5-star, then you're just like, oh my gosh, yes, and then they give you like Rakan or something like that, you know. But you know what I'm saying? I wish it was like that. Comp to us, hear me, right? Like, I should already know if it's a 5-star or a 4-star, so I shouldn't get it. What is this? I feel there's definitely some correspondence, though, between the scrolls that you're summoning, or the day, or the time frame that you're summoning, because we just pulled 3 water Anubi, in the past, what, like 20 minutes or something, and that's a lot. That's a lot of water Anubi. Out of all the other 4-star monsters that you could possibly get, you know, it's water Anubi day. Dagora. I like the fact that they don't do lightning for fake 4-stars anymore, but I feel like they should just take those out of the summonings. IMO, in my opinion. That's a Wind Joker right there. Yeah, that's a Lucian. You can never have too many Lucians. I mean, let's be honest. If you don't have one Lucian, then that's a really good pull. Oh my god, dude. I swear, if I get another farmable freaking monster from an LD scroll in my life, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna rage against Comtuous. because that's just not right. Like, those things are so rare to get. The fact that you can get farm, I understand that they took out, you know, the awakened 2-stars, because that was really, really frustrating. But the fact that they can't take out the farmable ones, I mean, that's a little BS. At least it's not farmable. That's all I gotta say. It's still pretty crap, but you can't complain too much because it's not farmable. What is that? Wind Pirate Captain? Alright, so the best one that we got today was the Lucian. I'm not sure if he already has Lucian or not. So no stones though. I can't use stones. He said I can't use them. It looks like he already has the Lucian. Do you have 2 though? That's the question. You have 1 Lucian. See, so you need another. You needed another. So congratulations on your second Lucian. He wants help for TOA. I did give TOA help for the previous account. But let's just see real quick what you're working with. Okay, so TOA help, you're gonna use like probably like Vertihile, Vermos, Chase Soon. Oh no, dude, max your Beretta, max your this guy here. Probably use, you know, Shannon's a good option as well, but you need that oh, I don't know how far you've gone up, but you need that provoke. So max your, God, why is his name Basalt? Max your Basalt, dude. But to be honest, if you're not at the point of the game where you can 100% farm like these dungeons here, yeah, don't like build monsters specifically for TOA. Like I said in my previous video, TOA should be the last on your list. Is like, get as far up as you can on it, but don't specifically build monsters for TOA. Focus your Necro, focus your Giants and Dragons teams for sure, because that's how you're gonna get either monsters and runes to go up floors in TOA. But you have the monsters already, you just need the runes. And it really comes down to just maxing those monsters out, getting the runes, and going from there. You do have me online though, Tony, so if you have any questions about it specifically, I'll be more than happy to go over it with you. But my recommendation as of right now, don't worry about TOA. Okay? Sorry, you don't need to worry about TOA. But I appreciate you letting me summon for you. Sorry my luck sucks on some people's accounts, including my own. But we are on to the next account. Last one is in Europe. Alright, and we're back on the last and final account. Appreciate you guys bearing with me this entire time. Really appreciate it. This is Lon Evoke. I have summoned for him in the past. Got him some nice monsters. But we're ready to summon again for him. So now he is looking for a Chasen, Camila, or any other good natural 5-star monsters. Not just any 5-star monsters, because we want the good ones. And the bad ones can go get fed, right? That's all I gotta say about that. We are in the Europe server, though. We took a trip across the Pacific, Atlantic. No, we took a trip across the Atlantic Ocean over to Europe. And we are gonna summon. Yes, we will summon. Let's check out what we got. We got 2 legendaries, 2 LDs, 5 elemental scrolls, and 27 mystical scrolls. So we got some room to work with. Let's do it. I'm pumped because I can feel something exciting happening. You know when you get that energy and you're just like, this is it. This is gonna happen. I'm gonna get something good. And here it is. Oh no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's not what we wanted. I remember when this guy used to be actually pretty decent. I forget what his name was. The Wind Phantom Thief, though. He used to be pretty decent. Like, I'm not gonna lie. He was a good, stunning CC'er. He also did a lot of damage, too. But, I mean, he just gets crazily outplayed by Lucians now. And it's just like, there's just no room for him anymore. He's one of those monsters that doesn't really do much more than a Lucian, so why not just use Lucian? If you don't have anything else though, like if you don't have Lucian, if you don't have any other damage, if you don't have a mirror, like a farmable monster like that, then yeah, he's decent, but like, oh my god, you can get a mirror so much easier than you can get this guy. For real. I mean, to get a mirror, all you gotta do is go out to the local Walmart and then search down the mirror section. You can buy a mirror right there. Huh. Oh, puns. Huh. So we're not on a super hot streak right now. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Only one lightning from, what, like 20 something scrolls? That's bad. That's bad, dude. When it really comes down to it, that's bad. Like, that's messed up. Calm to us is messed up. Nah. That sucks, though. That was a bad run. That's alright, though. We're saving it for the good scrolls. Oh, a Wind Anubis. Look at all these Anubi's, man. So many Anubi's. I almost want to take that lightning back. Like, give it back. Give that lightning back. Save it for my LD scroll. Bruh. You guys know that new Jason Derulo song out where he's like, bruh, I can't even, you know, that one? Probably not. I probably just look like an idiot to you guys, but I think it was pretty cool. Yeah, anyway. So no, oh, ooh, he's good. He does damage. He's tanky, and he's kind of like an Escher almost, like a new agey Escher, something like that. Not as much, but he's good. Oh, what is that? Oh, Emma. Oh, Emma. You're like almost good, but then like not really. Oh, Chloe. I guarantee this guy already has Chloe though. Yeah, there's like no way that you don't have Chloe. Yeah. Wow. All these, wow. Wow. Nice account, for sure. Very nice account. Alrighty, well, that is it though for the summonings, guys. He didn't want any help. He's still working on stuff from last time, so definitely keep all that stuff up. Yeah, man. I mean, appreciate you letting me summon for you again. Hopefully, you know, I'll have the honor of summoning for you yet another day. Again, guys, for everybody watching, if you do want me to summon for you, head over to my website, www.claytano.com, fill out the Summon Sunday form, put in all your information right there, it gets sent right over to me, and that way I won't miss anyone. I won't miss your summon request. But from now on, any email sent directly to my email or my Gmail account will not be used as a summon. You do have to go through this form from now on because that's the only thing that I'm going to check for Summon Sundays, because it's the easiest way to do it, okay? If you have any friends that want to do it as well, get the word out to them to go to the website. Again, it'll be down a link in the description below. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Good luck on your summons. Good luck on tonight's arena. And stay soupy as always. Love ya. Don't be potatoes. Bye-bye. Peace later. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. If you want to see my previous video, you can click on the link or visit me on Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, I just started making t-shirts, so check out my website at www.claytano.com to see all of my gamer-inspired apparel. And as always, stay soupy and don't be a potato.